wey finally burst in the early hour of today as everywhere scatter. Mama Yakubu is finally in trouble. The prayer of a lot of Nigerians is finally coming to reality. You know, amidst all the things that happened because of the election, the money that was allocated to Mama Yakubu, Inec chairman, the secret have finally been exposed as he encountered Efcc in the early hour of today. Mama Yakubu is in serious trouble at the moment as he confesses on phone call. The phone conversation leaked in the early hour of today, and a lot of Nigerians open mouth wide with everything that was discussed in the phone call. You will hear everything in this video. Mama Yakubu is already on the run right now as he finally confesses and they want to withdraw all the money from him that he took in course of the 2023 election. So let's get to stay connected to the end of this video because I'm going to be showing you every video that is allocated to this video. You will see everything regarding the confession of Inec chairman. So you can share this video, ensure you share to different social media platforms. Let it go viral, and if you can share, just like it as a watch, give it a thumb up so that it will be recommended for us. Efcc finally leaked his phone conversation out for everyone to see. Just stay connected, obedient. Going back again.
Welcome you back to LAJUPOG TV.
I don't have bad news for you today.
The home of religious gossip.
But you should leave the fight for Mohammed.
What is happening in the Christendom? Join now to make sense with LAJUPOG.
Hello my great and wonderful viewers, welcome back to LAJUPOG TV. For those of you coming across the channel for the very first time, ensure you click the registration button appearing in your video screen and do well to click the notification bell icon so that whenever we drop a new video in few hours time, YouTube will easily let you to know. A lot of things is happening in the political zone right now, everywhere pause in the early hour today. I missed what happened few hours ago. The prayer of a lot of people have finally come to reality. You know, in course of the election, it's no more news that a lot of things actually happened in course of the election, and the orchestrator of all this problem is Mama Yakubu, Inec chairman. He promised Nigeria heaven and earth. He promised Nigeria that the election is going to be credible, it's going to be free and fair. The election is going to be a transparent election. But at the end of the day, he did otherwise, and he never come out to give account of how he used the public fund, how he spent Nigerian money, because Nigeria actually gave Mama Yakubu over 200 billion naira to do the 2023 election. But Mama Yakubu failed Nigeria because that money is your tax and my tax in this country called Nigeria. So after then, a year after then, Nigerians mobilizes themselves and they begin to swear for Mama Yakubu, Inec chairman. They swear for Mama Yakubu, they swear for a generation, they swear for his children, they swear for his children's children, they swear for everybody that make it possible for Mama Yakubu to be able to announce TINUBU as the president of Nigeria, and everything that happened in the course of the election. Those people that made TINUBU to get there, they said it will not be well with them and all of that. That was the causes that moved rampant on social media and all of that. But now something tragic has finally happened. Mama Yakubu have finally been called for. You know, Efcc leaked a phone conversation and everybody saw these things and everybody were astonished. Everybody were amazed with everything that happened in the course of the election. The secret of everything is exposed. Mama Yakubu confesses everything that really happened. So I'd like us to stay connected to the end of this video. I'm going to be playing you the voice note, I'm going to be playing you the call record, I'm going to be playing you the video that you're supposed to see. So you can share this video, ensure you share to different social media platforms. Let it go viral, and if you cannot share it, just like it as a watching, like it, give it a thumb up so that it will be recommended for us. You know, everything that happened in the course of the 2023 election, in the presidential election, wasn't credible, and at the end of the day, Mama Yakubu never come out to say anything about it. And after then, they involved themselves in Lagos State governorship election. You can see how talks came out in Lagos State and all of that, and at the end of the day, they still pronounced a winner in course of the election. Bayelsa State and Kogi State election came up too, and everything was zigzag and zigzag, and everything went very poor. And at the end of the day, Mama Yakubu still announced someone as the winner of the election, and it is well known to the general public that the allocated vote, according to what people have been saying, like Dinomelai and some other people and all of that, they said votes were actually allocated in course of the election, and even denominated not to the general public that the 2023 presidential election, it was Peter Obi that actually won the election, according to what Dinomelai and a lot of people actually said in course of the election. They said it was Peter Obi that actually won the election, but Inec chairman Mama Yakubu gave the election to the highest bidder. He gave the winner to the highest bidder according to report, and this got a lot of people talking because it was very obvious that it wasn't the people that he allocated the winning to that actually won the election. A lot of people have been expressing their displeasure as far as the election thing is concerned, and people weren't happy with everything that happened because in the normal ground, people don't actually move out to vote in Nigeria. In the election day, a lot of people actually sit down in their houses right from time. They don't enter the sun to stress their ass off just because they want to vote for someone or all of that. But because of Peter, because of the 2023 election, and because of the promise that Inec made because of the election, a lot of people that did not even have voters card went to collect their PVC in different places. They got their PVC and all of them moved out in mass. Nigeria recorded the highest number of people that voted because of the 2023 election. And at the end of the day, the hope of the people were thrown in the bush. Now, a voice note are finally showcased in the earlier of today. Mama Yakubu confesses. You see everything in this video, so just stay connected to the end of this video. Efcc is already demanding for what happened in the course of the election, how Inec spent the money, and all the money that he got, where all the money come from. Now a question is actually there. Mama Yakubu Inec chairman is in serious trouble at the moment, and no side there was Yahaya Bello. So you will see everything in this video. You will see the cases of Yahaya Bello, and you will see the cases of Mama Yakubu Inec chairman. Just stay connected. I'm coming back again.
Just wait. His other staff, that is them. The man for voter education, he will come and say his own. First us, he will come and tell his own story. When revelations are coming, I'm sure of that. As grace goes by, some of the people who played an evil role in this matter, they will come out to tell Nigerians what they did. They are going to tell us.
All right, Mr. Darlington, here is what Mahmoud Yakub said in describing what happened. He said in the report, in configuring and mapping the election results for the presidential and national assembly elections, the commission created 470 election types consisting of one presidential constituency covering the entire country, 109 senatorial districts, and 360 federal constituencies. Each senatorial district and federal constituency election on the database was mapped to their respective states. However, the presidential election result is a single countrywide constituency and therefore does not belong to any one state. So this is how he explained it. He said, instead, it returned an HTTP server error response. This failure is attributable to the inability of the application to create and build a folder structure to organize the uploaded images of the results sheets of the presidential election. Now, this is what got a lot of Nigerians worried, and the questions were, you did a mock test of this particular area portal. There was a mock election that was, organized to test the viability and the validity of this machine. You already did all of your mapping. You already understood. On November 22nd, 2022, you assured Nigerians, right, that very, very sure the area portal will be one transparent system through which we can see and view the results in real time. So it means all your testing, whatever bug or issues may come up, already has been thought about, and there was already a measure to counteract or find out whatever could result from whatever the process is in using the system. So when you realized all of that, why was it that the one particular result that a lot of Nigerians were monitoring became the one that had a glitch? And why was there no explanation as to whatsoever? Why now? Even at the tribunal, they didn't give us this distinct and elaborate response to what happened. So the question is, what could have made Mahmoud Yakub come to give us this comprehensive report, even after subsequent off-season, off-cycle elections where we saw all the transpired, all the anomalies that transpired? At this point, would they think that Nigerians are not logical or comprehensible to understand when some things are not being real or sincere being said by these individuals?
I am telling you that guilty conscience have set in. All these lies now, does he want to invalidate the election that he praised himself for conduct? Because that is what it means. With these revelations now, this man is telling us that the election of TINUBU and all the election he conducted are invalid. That is not the simple analysis as far as I'm concerned. Yakubu is telling us now, and this is where I want the opposition to take up this responsibility. with these revelations now, they should approach the court. They should approach the court because this man, he really messed up our electoral system, and he's coming out to tell us this story. What kind of story is this? This INEC portal that he told us it is watertight. That with it there will be no hanky-panky. Now look at what he's telling us again. Please, how can anybody reconcile this for God's sake? We have always maintained that something went wrong on that day, and the revelation is coming out. Esther, the revelation, more will come out, more revelation will come out. Because what they did on that day is haunting all of them now. The suffering in the land is as a result of that election. That is why all of them now, they are very, very ashamed. Look at how all of them are, the man they even put there, put there, look at how they are talking down on him. Look at how they are even, one other Muslim clinic, look at what he's telling TINUBU's wife.
In fact, that's the next question. That's the next question. That's the next question I want to ask you. Honestly, that's what I wanted to ask you. I wanted to be done so we could actually talk expediently on that.
Sorry?
I said that's the next question I want to ask you about what was said to TINUBU's wife, the threat that was given to President Bola Ahmed Tinubu's wife.
I've not had it. No, hold on, Esther. You mean DSS have not had it?
That's what's surprising me.
You mean the police and all these others, they have not had what that man said about TINUBU's wife. No, they have not had it. So, Esther, they have not had it. They didn't hear about it. That is what I'm telling you, that this country, these people will destroy this country one day. You see this selectivity they are doing, it will kill this country. This is exactly what caused problem in Rwanda, but they will not look at it. This entitlement mentality, this imposition of persons against each other, that was exactly what caused the problem in Rwanda. When some people said that they are more human beings than the others,
Mr. Darlington,
some people said that they have more entitlement than the others.
Mr. Darlington, before we focus on that particular aspect of the conversation, the Arab portal, according to Inec, is one of the most significant innovation introduced prior to the 2023 general election, and the idea was to promote integrity and transparency of the electoral process. Would you say that the opposite was what occurred in the 2023 elections? Would you believe all that the Inec chairman has said in this comprehensive report?
That one is detective, right? It is obvious. With the revelation, I told you that more revelation will definitely come out. Esther, some people among them who have conscience, they will come out and reveal what they did.
So why is Mahmoud saying this now? Why now?
Players in this matter.
Mr. Darlington, why now? Why now?
That's what they said, what they did.
The question is why now? Why is he coming out to say this now? We have the election petition tribunal.
What they thought, the man they were promoting, what is giving them is not what they promised them. That is why they are coming out to review what they did. That's what I'm telling you.
So you're saying that you feel, Mr. Darlington, Mr. Darlington, please rephrase what you just said. You feel that because things are not going the way it's expected, that's why they're coming out to say this. So there's an ulterior motive to all of this, or is it not a normal thing they do?
They are working towards an answer. Just wait. God cannot be mocked. Just wait. Very, very soon you will see the full result of this thing that is coming out now.
Now people think I am a Nigerian Army member, and the Nigerian Army does not exist again now. Which are you blind? Everybody has been calling me a man. You think the whole country military friend. You have to, they were shooting when you went to. Yes, sir. For LAJUPOG TV. Now we have to fight to the life. You have to voice all of us, everybody's to for to laugh. I'm telling you, kill everybody. Kill everybody you can kill. Everybody you can kill. You are the man of the year. This one is too much for one person. Everybody fully knows the way forward. The collecting center. Hello. You say you went to collecting center? Yes, I have to stop there. The video is all over now. See the way they are shooting. Alright. I'm sure we are supposed to go to court to get them for that one. Of course. Let's go. Try my guys. You don't wear
How on earth did Bola Ahmed Tinubu get 170 million US dollars? That's basically 115 billion naira to bribe the Inec officials, starting from the chairman to the list person in the Inec institution. How did he get 115 billion naira for bribery? So guys, you see why the Inec chairman is helpless. The Inec chairman said that any result that wasn't uploaded real time should be tagged as a fake result. This was what he said prior to the election. Now many of the results were not even uploaded real time, but he's still accepting it and still collating it at the national level. 170 million US dollars. Guys, also a situation report from the Labour Party room says that Labour Party actually won Lagos State with a total of 986,000 votes, while the APC could only account for 100 and something thousand votes. If you go to the Inec portal for Lagos State, you see a lot of mutilations. They are taking bunches of votes from the Labour Party and transporting it to APC, and they even have the audacity to even post it online.
Do you know the Binance case we are currently handling now? Working on that has helped us to bring down this madness going on in the forex market. Suddenly we discovered that there are even people within the system who are doing worse than Binance. Because of the P2P and all of that. If you notice, in the last 42 days ago, the dollar had started appreciating again. Maybe you didn't notice that. There was stability for like 24 hours. Then the naira got devalued again by about 20-25 naira. I don't know whether you noticed that. Yeah. It was due to activities of some of these guys on the P2P platform. KuCoin. Some of you must have seen those posts on social media. To shock you. Just yesterday, I had forced to freeze over 300 accounts. One of those accounts we discovered that the guy that traded a volume of over 50 billion in the last 1 year. Nobody knew outside the financial regulation. See, this work is a serious work. We are here working 18 hours. These are my people. 18 hours. I'm so passionate about it. Need for us to move forward in this. A sitting governor, because he knows he's going, he move money. I mean, the particulars of offense is there. It's before court. Go and check it. Apply for our processes, please. You will get some of these particulars of offense there. Move money directly from government to build the change. Use it to pay the child's school fee in advance. In advance, dollars. How much? 71. In dollars, yes. In dollars. It's $2,000. I said $720,000. Sorry. $720,000 in advance. In Nigeria that he was going to leave government house. In a poor state like Kogi. And you want me to close my eyes to that? Under the guise of saying I'm being used by who? At this stage of my life, just by who? By who? For crying out loud. I assumed office here. I didn't initiate the case. I edited the case file. I called for the case file. I called for the report. And I said, look, there are issues here. Do you know on my honor, I put a call across to him, which ordinarily I'm not supposed to do, just to honor him as a governor, as a immediate past governor. Sir, there are issues. I've seen this case file. Can you just come? Let us clarify these issues. I'm on that camera. He said, sir, I thank you, my brother. I know, but I can't come. There's one lady, I don't know what her name is. That she then she had said, she has surrounded the Efcc with over 100 journalists, to come and embarrass him and intimidate him and all kind of stuff. I said, okay, if that is your fear, I'm going to pass you through my own gate, special man's gate. You will come to my floor. We will accord you that respect. I will invite my operatives. They will come and interrogate you or interview in my own office. What could be more honorable than that? In my own office. To allay the fear. Thank you, sir. I appreciate it. You know what he said? But can't they come to my village? That's what he told me. Can't they come to my village to come and say, I told you. He also got it. He sent a message to him. My director of the investigation sent a message to him. Somebody to say we are handing him, we are harassing. Let's be fair on this system. Look, we need the FCC. We need the institution to survive. We need this institution to survive. I'm telling you. So many victims that we have wiped tears off their eyes. People that we have swindled and all of that in their millions. How much are we going to save? Every day we keep recovering money for victims. Every day. In my 6 months, we have recovered close to 120 billion. Over 1,600 convictions. Somebody will now, those we are convicted, are they not human beings? Does he have 2 heads? Even if I'm going to lose the case at the end of the day, submit yourself to the rule of law. Let me be sure that, look, I don't get convictions. My job is to investigate and prosecute. Conviction is the responsibility of the court. So nobody will come and blame me, I didn't get conviction. Mine is to do my work diligently and leave it to the judiciary. For civil society to follow up too. It's not within my power to convict anybody or to go and lock anybody up. It's not. My law does not allow me to go and be taking it happy. For what? So at that point I said, look, this is, and I kept quiet. Nobody talked to him anymore. We are, after he had refused the invitation, we continue with our work. After all, we don't even need him to come and make statement before we can even file a charge. If we are sure of our, the credibility of our work. So we have gathered all the necessary documentary evidence. We have prepared our processes. We filed a charge. So come and answer to your charge. He refused to come and make statements here, but that does not stop me from filing my charge. And will he also refuse to come and answer that charge? We are talking about over 80 billion naira, gentlemen, that belongs to the people of Kogi, allegedly stolen. Allegedly stolen. So come and tell us, you didn't steal this money. Period. Is it today? Yes, I've lost some cases. Yes. I'm not sure I won't condemn myself for that. Yes, I've lost some cases. Some of them are walking the street as we free men now today. And yes, has also won some cases. I didn't promise Nigeria that we'll be winning all the cases I take to court. It's practically impossible. I don't get this order. And it was not until the day we got this order. I didn't go after this man. Do you know when we got there? I said Mount surveillance. We were there at 7 a.m. Mount surveillance. Don't cause breakdown of law and order. And people wanted the surveillance. So when eventually we got this order across to them, we were supposed to move in. That was when the government came. It is very good. Even though they are denying now that when we have all the video evidence, you know the forensic evidence we have with us. And who is this money? We met over 30 armed policemen, about 10 CTU, counter-terrorism. His CSO is a senior DSS official. We met all these people there. I went with my gallant men, over 50 of them, armed to the teeth. We would have exchanged fire. Then if you have done it, there will be casualties. If I've killed 1 or 2 people in the crossfire, Adam, what will you be saying? Will you be proud to come and collaborate with me today? And that's how some people are condemning us. Why didn't you break down the house? Why didn't you? The day I went for my screening, I was at the National Assembly. The issue of the invasion of a Croatia house became an issue. They took me up on that. Gentlemen, we are a sophisticated law enforcement. We are not good. This is EFCC. What we investigate is white collar crime. There are certain things that may be lawful for us, but may not be expedient. Exchanging fire with other servicemen, that day wasn't expedient for me, and nobody would have asked me to do that. I would have done it. I'm a lawyer. If I've killed 1 or 2 people or another uniformed man because I wanted to arrest somebody who committed white collar crime, what would I do if I want to arrest a terrorist? You incur violence, people will condemn you. You are putting even face to the work you do, people will still condemn you. So where do you want me to stay? Was it not worse for him to have even run away that day? Because if he had surrendered himself or submitted himself to us that day, we wouldn't have declared him wanted. Do you know the implication of somebody being declared wanted?
Thank you for staying connected, my great and wonderful viewers. You can hear what happened in the course of this video. AFCC chairman, the former FCC chairman, Bawa and all of that one is so corrupt entity to the extent that the person that is arresting people for stealing the public funds and all of that, and the person that is arresting people for cybercrime and all of that, he himself is a Yahoo boy. The former EFCC chairman, Bawa, was a Yahoo boy. He was corrupt too, even to the extent that they have to arrest him, they have to detain him in DSS custody, and they have to dismiss him. You can see what happened, even to the extent that all the money that he took from people and all of that, all the money that he collected from Yahoo boys, all the money that he collected from everything that he did in office, there's no account for it. There's no account for any of the money, even to the extent that when they were dismissing him, he was happy, and a lot of Nigerians were like, oh, he was happy because he still have a lot of money that will still fall back after dismissing him and all of that, because he himself stole a lot of money from Nigeria and he extorted a lot of people. You can see what happened. It is his tenure that you will see that they will arrest someone and allege Yahoo boy and all of that, and they will still steal a lot of phones from the person, and they will not know where the phones are and all of that. The properties that they recover from the person, you will not see where the properties enter. Now a new FCC chairman actually entered there. Olukoyede, according to report, they said the man is a pastor and the man is really doing a very good work. Within the space of few months in office, this man moves after Yahaya Bello, and you know Yahaya Bello is a very proud entity as far as Nigerian politics is concerned. He's a very proud politician in Nigeria to the extent that he looted a lot of money from Nigerian treasury. He looted a lot of money from Kogi State treasury because he was a former governor of Kogi State. He stole a lot of money to the extent that he withdrew $720,000 from Kogi State account, and after removing it, he used it to pay his child school fees in advance. That is what happened, and that did not stop there. He still stole 80 billion naira from Kogi State treasury. Now tell me, how much is the old Kogi State when you are stealing 80 billion naira from Kogi State? How much is the old Kogi State? These people are just out there trying to eat Nigeria bed, eat Nigeria raw, and finish the whole Nigeria. Those are the things that they are doing, and at the end of the day, EFCC want to arrest him. He still mobilize a lot of people in Kogi State. He still mobilizes them, and he pay them to defend him, to resist arrest, even to the extent that the court issued him that he should come to the court, he should appear in court and all of that. He never did. He disgraced the judiciary. He never respect the judiciary. He paid 50 lawyer plus and all of that to come out to protest for him that his arrest is illegal after stealing Nigerian money, after stealing stealing Kogi State money. Thieves are now moving in broad daylight with their ego up in Nigeria. Nigerian politicians are actually disgracing Nigeria. I said that is not enough. According to what EFCC chairman said, he said they pull a call across to him, but he never respects the call. He spoke to him, EFCC chairman spoke to him, and he said they should come to him privately so that they can discuss the matter and all of that, because the man inherited his case file, but this man never respected. He said they cannot come and all of that. The law of Nigerian politicians are bigger than the law. That's what has been happening right from time. Now, a lot of people said this man must go to jail. I didn't know that it's Yahoo boy. They will enter the house of the Yahoo boy, they will pick him up, they will do all sorts of things, but they can't do that to a politician. Is anyone in Nigeria more than any other Nigerian? Is someone in Nigeria more than other Nigerians? We are all Nigerians and we are equal before the law. That's what the law states. Now, a lot of people said Mama Yakubu must not be excluded on this own. That every money that Mama Yakubu actually spent the course of the election, you need to come out to give account of every time that he spent the course of the election. You need to come out to give account of how he spent Nigerian money, the 200 and something billion naira that they gave him to conduct the election, and the one that European Union gave him, the international communities, and the ones that personalities gave him. He needs to come out to account for everything, how he spent the money, and all the money in his account, because before he enters office, he will declare his assets. Now, all the money in his account, he need to come out to declare his assets once again. We need to know all the money, all the transactions that have been happening in Inec chairman's account. We need to know, because according to the report is added that he actually used to give the winning to the highest voter in course of the election. He will never allow an election to be credible, free and fair in Nigeria. He will always give the winning to the highest bidder. That has been the game of Mama Yakubu Inec chairman right from time. According to what Nigerians are actually saying in the street of Nigeria, they said they never believe in Nigeria democratic system again, just because someone is occupying the Inec office, which is Mama Yakubu. Now they said EFCC must go after Mama Yakubu, since EFCC are doing a good work and they are not under any prayer. They are not supporting any political party. They are not taking order from TINUBU himself. Since they are not taking order from TINUBU, since TINUBU is not involved in what EFCC are actually doing, they need to go out as an independent organization. They need to go out to go for Mama Yakubu Inec chairman. They need to bring Mama Yakubu to book. They need to open a case file for Mama Yakubu for us to see everything that really transpired. That is what a lot of people are actually saying, because the video is out there where WIKE and Fayose were actually talking. We have series of videos of WIKE where WIKE have been on call and he have been boasting of all the shenanigans and the electoral criminality that he actually involved himself in course of the election. And there's no how WIKE can do all this fraudulent act in course of the election without the help of Inec. Inec is involved as a body, because Inec is the only electoral body that we have in Nigeria. Now, it is now obvious that something happened in course of the election with the voice note of WIKE that showcase and some other voice note that you see with everything, all the call record that you see in this video. Now they need to call for Mama Yakubu. They need to open a case file for Mama Yakubu to come and answer questions of the money that he uses and the money in his account and all of that. So drop a opinion in the comment section of this video. What do you guys think? As I'm going on there to get another thing for you, ensure you follow me on my social media handles on Facebook at LAJUPOG TV and LAJUPOG Entertainment, and on Instagram at LAJUPOG. Guess what, guys? See you in my next video. Bye.
I see the hot for my body, I say make I yarn you. Religious gossip plenty day for body. Pastor with the line on top, be pastor for LAJUPOG Watch TV. Pastor with the back, where politician with the do pass himself. All the while you with the church. All as LAJUPOG Watch TV.